Picture this. Two massive armies stand face to face. Tension, dust, the smell of war. But before their swords even clash, something impossible happens. The sun begins to die. Day turns into night, and the battlefield freezes in terror. This is the true story of a war stopped by the sky. The story begins thousands of years ago in ancient Anatolia. Two great kingdoms existed side by side. The Lydians, wealthy, proud, and famous for inventing coins. The Medes, strong, organized, and growing fast under King Cyaxares. For years, tension had been rising between them. Small fights turned into raids. Raids turned into battles. And battles turned into a long, exhausting war. No kingdom wanted to step back. Both believed they were destined to rule the region. The war lasted so long that soldiers grew up fighting. Families lost husbands, brothers, and sons. Every year, both kingdoms rebuilt armies. Every year, they returned to the battlefield. But nothing changed. No side could win. Both sides were equal in power. They destroyed lands, villages, and lives. But neither could claim victory. People began calling it the war that would never end. After years of stalemate, both leaders decided on one final confrontation, a battle that would decide the future once and for all. The armies marched toward the river Kizilirmak. The sun was bright. The soldiers were ready. Their leaders had promised that this would be the last fight. Thousands stood in rows, metal armor shining, war drums beating, arrows ready to fly. Nobody knew that nature had plans of its own. As the fighting began, something unusual happened. The light in the sky seemed weaker. Shadows grew longer. Birds started behaving strangely. Animals became silent. At first, soldiers ignored it. Battles are chaotic, they don't look at the sky. But slowly, everyone felt the world becoming darker. Some thought clouds were covering the sun. Others felt a strange fear building in their chest. The leaders also noticed, but they kept shouting orders, hoping to continue the fight. Then it happened. The moment that no ancient soldier could understand. The sun began to disappear. Not behind clouds, but truly vanish. A giant black shadow swallowed the sun. Light faded. Color drained from the world. Day turned into night instantly. The entire battlefield froze. Imagine warriors who believed deeply in gods and signs, suddenly facing a dark sky in the middle of the day. To them, this wasn't science. It was judgment. As darkness spread, soldiers dropped their weapons. Many fell to their knees, praying. Some screamed. Others ran. The Lydians believed the gods were angry at them. The Medes thought it was a sign to stop fighting. Leaders were terrified. Nobody knew what was happening. This wasn't just darkness. It was silence. Total silence. Even the bravest warriors were afraid to move. For the first time in years, both armies stopped fighting in the dark silence. Both kings realized something important. If this was a warning from the heavens, continuing the war might destroy both kingdoms. So they stepped forward. They ordered their armies to stop. Soldiers backed away. Weapons were lowered. A war that lasted years ended in minutes. When sunlight slowly returned, the battlefield was quiet. No victory, no defeat, just confusion and relief. The two kings met and agreed. The eclipse was a message to end the war forever. To seal the peace, they arranged a royal marriage between a Lydian prince and a Median princess. This united their families and their kingdoms. The people celebrated. The war was over. Trade returned. Life returned. Peace returned. All because the sun disappeared at the perfect moment. Asterisk, this wasn't a battle won by swords, or by strategy, or by strength. It was won by the sky itself. A single eclipse ended a war, united two kingdoms, and changed the course of history. Sometimes the greatest power on a battlefield is not the army, but the universe above it. Asterisk,